What's going on, everybody? We're back for another beard site browsing reviews, where we, as consumers, look at some of your favorite beard company websites and talk about the deals, how we like the site, how it's set up, what we like about the company's, presentation online, those kinds of things. So, welcome in. If you haven't had a chance to check out some of the other videos, I'm still new at this, still trying to figure it out, but we're starting right here. And today, as you can see, Fable Beard Company. All right, so Fable Beard Co. Beard oil and balm for all the storytellers. So first hit right there, we'll see, no real ads as far as, his Google presence or anything, but is the first one up, always a good sign. So let's see where we're at. Right off the bat, as always, we're going to start right here on the home screen, go all the way down, see what Fable is showing us. Start your bearded quest today. This company, more than most, and I would probably say the most, is dedicated to the stories behind their oils and their scents and creating these characters. The artwork, as you can see right on the top, is just amazing. The whole company concept is, A, around great products, and B, around this whole, I don't want to call it a universe, but this whole, story that they go with for all their stuff. And I just think it's great. The color combinations, everything else like that, right off the top are awesome. Their logo is not overly present at the top over here, but you've seen it, you know what it is. You'll see that, get that out of the way. Got it. You're going to give me some cookies. I wish I had a cookie right now, but I don't. So anyway, right off the bat, we see Fable's artwork, just all kinds of characters all over the place. The inventor, this is a new thing they're doing. They'll throw their new scent or line of products right on the front of the page here, and this is their new one. Again, just phenomenal artwork. You saw a little bit of the effects there as I go, where it kind of gives you the mirror swipe, the kind of glistening swipe right there. It's just another little small touch that they're putting on here. It's just a great presentation. They on the homepage are running through the products, which is perfectly fine. We'll get into this. Beard oils. You'll see about market average on the prices. Some companies are doing this. They'll put a higher price, strike it through, and then put the actual price on there. I get it. As far as a deal goes, make you think you're getting a better deal. They could have been at 24 and 25 previously, and they have company wide knocked them down to 18. Fine. It just kind of comes across as, hey, look, here's a sale. Is it really, or is it just that's the price? Yeah, whatever. Decision. Fine. Nobody's hating that, I'm sure. The beard butter, of course, they're going to tell you all about it. Can be used day or night with light hold for styling. Again, if I've had experience with a company, I'll tell you about it as we go. Same thing on the prices here, 25 bucks for those. One thing that you do like about Fable, as far as I like, is they're giving you the name and the scent profile right there. So you're not having to guess that what Dr. Wolf is. You're not having to go to a different page. It tells you right there, blueberry and tobacco. Cool. Blueberry and tobacco. That's what Dr. Wolf's all about. And again, we'll get into the artwork in a second. Same thing, balm. So we know we're oil, butter, and balm right off the bat. Same thing, the price is about market average there. And then we'll do beard wash and conditioners, 25 bucks. These, just straight up, and it's marked twice because it's not struck through. That is the price, 25. Also, one thing that Fable does a great job of as far as a consumer, again, from the consumer perspective, here's your size. You can get the 8 ounces. It's the only option. I guess if they did do it in a smaller, they could add that in there. You can select it right there, change the number or quantity that you want, and go straight into your cart. I think as a consumer, that's awesome. You're not really clicking around. It's right here for you. And then we get into some of their stories. These guys have gone through and created whole chapters and episodes for these characters. It's awesome. Fable, Colin. I know the guy's name is Colin. If you're looking for somebody to write a story, Hit me up, man. I would love to just, if your writer needs a break or whatever, I'd love to write one of these. I think that's just phenomenal. These character creations that go along with the artwork, I think they're awesome. And then here is Colin. There's the wizard himself. That's what he calls himself, the wizard. If you have not had a chance, and if you found this channel, I'm sure you found Fable's channel. If you've not had a chance, go watch some of this guy's videos. He is so dedicated to this, the wizard, and I think the customer service lady is the princess. They're so into it. I think if you're one of those, excuse the language, if you're one of those douchey, brozoni kind of guys, and you're like, look at this Dungeons and Dragons nerd, like whatever, save that for yourself. This guy is living the dream. Okay, he wants to be a wizard, and he's got his beard company, and he wants to incorporate that in there. Good on him. I think it's awesome. I mean, would it be my choice? Absolutely not. But is it his? And do I think he does a phenomenal job with it? Yes. That is my opinion on the whole wizard and the whole company concept. Again, video and this channel is more about the consumer and the critiquing the website. So I won't get too deep into it, but I really do think, I mean, just a phenomenal job by those guys. They are just dedicated to it, and it's awesome. Here's the logo, a little bit more prominent than at the tops here. Again, super good. And the only thing is you lose the tag down there under the logo where I think it's every beard has a story or it's a journey. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm sure it'll come up in here. But you lose it a little bit in the size of this logo. Like I would almost like to see him kind of make that fill in right here. I like the fact that he's right there on his followers. If you haven't followed this guy, please somebody do it so it'll get to 21,000. It probably is by now, but here's a little bit of what his website will do. His Instagram will do as far as the pictures you're going to get on there, a little bit of artwork concepts, some of the oils. They've recently switched, if you're not aware, they've switched from the dropper tops to a straight screw-on cap. They will provide you with the little restrictors in every box. A company decision, and hey, I'm sure most people will not have an issue with it. There you can see on the right over here where they've got the fresh seal. I think that's all. If you're not one of those who, as soon as you get out of the mailbox, you crack it, go, what is this? Let me get that in my smell. Let me smell it. Let me get it up the nose. You could leave that and it'll stay fresh for a really, really long time. Company decision, just going away from the droppers. Again, fine. I'm sure it's not an issue. If you have a dropper from an old bottle, it'll fit right on top. I actually did communicate with him on YouTube about that. And he said, yeah, absolutely, they'll fit. So just drop that in some boiling water or boil it. You know what I'm saying? Sanitize it out from your older one. That rubber will wear out over time. But if you've got some of those and you're just one of those people who likes to kind of drop it right into the beard or whatever, you can still do that. And the restrictor is not a big pain. You're less likely to knock it over. A company decision, fine. Become an adventurer. Here you can sign up for your email, of course. Of course, they're going to put the reviews on here. Free delivery over $50. I think we'll get into that. It's easy to spend $50 on Fable. So free delivery, great. Satisfaction guaranteed. I have had customer service experience with this company. I can say that they stick by that 100%. I screwed up an order, did it the wrong way over the holidays with a discount code versus a BOGO deal that they were doing. And I was confused and did it wrong. They charged me the difference and sent me out the product that I wanted. 100% satisfied. 100% satisfied. Absolutely. Of course, you've got a ton of different ways to pay on this site. That's for sure. I can't really tell if they're doing this themselves or if they're outsourcing this just right off the bat. It looks like they're pretty well in control of their website. Based on what I can understand from his videos, the guy is 100% involved in his company 100% of the time. So that's great. So that's a look down the homepage. I think it's clean. I think it's consumer friendly. You can change, options here and go straight to your cart. You can hit quick views on things like this. give you a little pop up. It doesn't show you much more than you just get a cleaner look at the artwork on some of those. It's not like it gives you a full, rundown. Well, actually, it does. Sorry, it does right there. It tells you a little bit about the story, um, you know, the scent profile, things like that. They are, and I've seen this on a lot of them. There's a few variances on the carrier oils, but big on the coconut and castor oil, of course, jojoba and aragon. They use those in there a lot on oils and things. I think that's a good blend. I really do, as far as just my, again, opinion, my beard, those kinds of things. These are only available in 4 ounces. So 4 ounces, not two, four. I can't move my hand right. 4 ounces for $25, guys. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Again, only one option on the sizes, so I don't understand the drop down unless they're planning on incorporating that later and just kind of built it in. Fine. Fine. I mean, it's not really annoying. You click it and go, can I get it in 12 ounces? No. But okay, here you go. I do like the idea that you can add multiple ones there. So that's the home page. Of course, the top banner is where, there it is. I was wondering when the Wheel of Luck was going to come out. I know you guys have seen this on so many sites. It's annoying if you're trying to do something, but it's not if you just want to go ahead and get a little bit of a discount, on something. Be aware, and I'm pretty sure this is across the board with the Wheel of Luck, as I like to call it. If you enter your email here, it does not actually sign you up for the company's email list. It is just for this discount. You need to use the same email in your checkout process if you get it. But it does not sign you up. It's something on the legal aspect. It does not sign you up for their actual email list. So by doing this, you're not necessarily committed to getting, quote unquote, spammed by the company every time they do something, right? I always did find that, no, I don't feel lucky. Get out of here. And it goes away, fine, whatever. So let's explore the top banner. A couple of things. It does have a clearance section, which I think is great. And most of this in companies this time of year is, your fall and Christmas scents. But again, look at this. If you were really into that caramel apple beard butter back in the fall, you can score that for $12.50 now. You can score, the winter chill one, which I've heard is excellent, $11. I mean, so if you really liked one of those scents and you just want to kind of have another one, or maybe you missed out on the artwork and you want to spend $9 to get a full ounce of this cool looking Santa Claus one. I mean, look at that. That is just awesome artwork. I'd almost pay $9 just for that, I mean, look at that Santa. That's like the Santa from the Mel Gibson movie that came out this year, Fat Man. If you didn't see Fat Man, I'm not going to say it's a must watch, but it's an interesting little twist on Christmas. I'll give it that. So anyway, the clearance sections here, this, again, some phenomenal deals, especially if you were into one of these products. If you like the pumpkin spice, or your wife, girl, husband, whoever was super into pumpkin spice and they need a body butter, hey, $12.50. Quality ingredients right there. All right. It does giveaways on the site. A lot of that's on Instagram. I don't think there's one running right now. The beard products, of course, while we're all here, when you hit the drop down here, you see all of his stuff. And here is, again, where Fable's website does an amazing job. Here's the name. Here's the scent profile. Here's the name. Here's the scent profile. Here's the name. Here's the scent profile. Okay. Now, of course, Island Breeze, you're not going to know exactly what that is, but it gives you a good idea. Okay. The bar keeps it unscented. I always found that weird. Like, most bars I've ever been to are not unscented. They have a scent, and I don't know. It's just their choice they went with. So you can click on any of them, and here again, Fable's website excels. Okay, why? Because I click on a scent. Okay, under beard products, under a character, a scent. Okay, Captain Crimson in this case. All right, click on that. Here's all the products for that character, for that scent profile, all of them. So I'm not looking at, okay, how do I get to the butter? How do I get to this? How do I get to that? Here's the combos. Here's the t-shirt. Here's the poster if you're super into it. It's all in one spot. I think it's amazing. And it's so consumer friendly in that I can change whatever color I want. I can change my size. I'm a size medium, guys. If you want to buy me a shirt, look at that right there. All of it, and just hit cart right there. How easy is this as a consumer? They're practically just going, here's our stuff, buy it. It's that easy. Okay. The beard products, again, all that, or if you just want to shop by oil and you want to look at all the different ones, you just want to shop by the cleanses, they even have mustache wax. Here again, I think all the sites that I've been on so far have had some variants of samples. Again, I highly recommend every company do that. This one, it's a great deal. $24.99. You're getting 5 drams here. I think there was one thing on here that was slightly confusing, but I don't even remember where it was now. But essentially, this is going to work out to a full ounce. You're getting the 5 drams, and you also get these little mini artworks. I mean, they're on there. So if you're one of those collectors and you just want this on your shelf because you really like Fable's stuff, look at that. You get the artwork right there. That is just, I mean, it's a great deal. I think, like I almost want to go order this right now, even though I don't need it, just because with these prices, how can you pass up? That's all up on the top again on the beer products. The Legends series, this is where he does his collabs, and I think that's really cool. So this one is probably what I would consider if I was just going to buy a beard oil. I would consider as my scent to go to. It's also my least favorite artwork. I don't know why. It's just I'm like, oh man, I don't want this union member, strategist guy. I mean, he's a good looking dude, but I mean, come on. So the Dan C one is on here, of course. We've all seen that guy. I love the fact that he did his chalkboard in the back, like his old videos. I think that's great. He's got his Apple, and here's his stuff. I think that's cool. I think it's cool. His collab series is called the Legends series. I think that's awesome. And if you want to, we'll get into it in a second. You can create your own, and we'll get to that in just a minute. The women's line, of course, they've got some pretty cool characters as well. I think this was my favorite of the artwork on that was the Nurturer, kind of a woodland sprite fairy type thing. What I forgot. I can't. No, she doesn't have pointed ears, so I guess she's not a fairy. I don't know, but I don't know how that works. It's not really my wheelhouse there. But I think these are great. Again, products are essentially the same. That whole flash over that it does on these pictures when you roll over, just a small touch that gives you that kind of mystical charactery thing. I think this website is just knocking it out of the park. Of course, the reviews are there. He's got a subscription box. I think this is a really cool option in that, watch, the Fable Army kit. Army is it's a word that doesn't go with these characters in my mind. I feel like there should be something else. It should be like, the guild. The Fable Guild. Yeah, like you should be in a guild or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't go with me. But anyway, you can combine this anyway. Look at this, guys. Look, if you want oil and butter every month, $36. $36. It's awesome. You want to, depending on how much you use, if you just want to do an oil, $18 a month, guys. $18 a month. They're making it easy for you. Oh, and the pop down will come if you want to do your subscription right there. It tells you all about it, when they reoccur, all about the series. Never, the Hitman is tobacco, cedar, and nightlife cologne. Yeah, going out to the club with my tobacco and cedar. I think it's really cool. Again, I'm going to keep saying really cool over and over again. The artwork that they put into this. It's industry best, question mark. Put a comment below as you pass the subscribe button. Go ahead and click that. Hit the little thumbs up button or thumbs down. If you're just like, what is this guy on? Get rid of that too. But put a comment below. Best artwork in the business? I know there's some others out there, and we'll get to them, but I want to say this is right up there. This is, if it's not number one, come on now. It's got to be pretty close. Here is where I guess a lot of people heard about Fable. Every beard has a story. Where every beard has a story. That's what it is. I knew it was something like that. You probably heard about Fable early on because of their CBD products. Okay, I did. That's how I learned about Fable to start with, and it kind of takes you to a completely different site, even though it still says FableBeardCompany.com at the top. You lose the banner. It's kind of a dedicated section. There may be a legal reason for that. There may be, just company choice. I don't really know. It's still easy to navigate. And here is where they'll give you their CBD line. Notice the price jump. You're up around $30. That's what it was when I bought it as well. I don't know. There's been 50. Maybe it started out that way. I don't know. The two I heard about the most were the grower and the angler. I went with the angler to start with. I got to say, again, if I've run across a product or a company, I'll tell you what I think really quick without going to full review. That's not what this is about. I felt amazing on skin, amazing in beard. When I come back, and I will come back to Fable to purchase again, I'll probably go with the grower, only because this angler, excuse me, the angler scent did an olfactory memory for me that is very pleasant. Okay, is very pleasant. Is a wonderful smelling product, but immediately in beard on my hands before I even touched my face, my olfactory memory was of my grandmother. And this is not a knock on this beard oil at all, but it had a smell that immediately reminded me of grandma. Not in an old lady perfumey type thing at all. My grandmother had this old leather purse that she kept these massive packs of juicy fruit gum in. And she was always handing us grandkids juicy fruit gum. And the smell of that purse opening with that juicy fruit gum mixed with that kind of whatever that lining is of ladies' purses, and just, I don't know, money. I don't know what was in there, but it smells like my grandmother's purse. And it was such a pleasant memory as a child. And I enjoyed it in my beard. It was great. I'm going to move away from it. Okay. That's my side story on the angler. Okay. Moving on. He'll give you the roaster, the witch doctor, whatever. All of the CBD products, I have heard nothing but good things about them. And you can get it in butter, balm, or oil. I did not know that they were doing the wash and conditioners with those. I don't know how much CBD infusion you would get with that. Again, personal opinion. But look at it. There were 885 reviews that they've published on here. I'm sure you can find more online. I would not say that I've heard anybody say, I didn't like the CBD products from Fable. I don't know that I would hear somebody. I have not. If you don't like them, put a comment below. Let me know. When you hit the non-CBD, it takes you right back to the regular homepage, or you could just back out of it, one or the other. Anyway, that's the CBD line. I would say to give that a try. I think it's great as far as that goes. This is where, if you want to spend some time on a website, if you're not just here as a consumer, and you see I'm smiling, I've read a few. I think they're great. I think this company has created this whole thing, and you can go through and read stories about these heroes and just kind of the world that they're setting up, and for these people. They don't have a ton of episodes. They got a few. I mean, they've got a few, obviously. Some of these, are really cool if you're into that kind of, you know, mythical journey. I don't know how to, really describe it other than they've put in the work, and they've really gone to a commitment level on these that is pretty much beyond anybody else. I know there are a few, and we'll get to a few that are doing something similar. But Colin Gray, that's right, Colin Gray, the wizard. He's done these up. And again, Colin, hit me up if you want to take a break and have somebody run with a character. I would love to write one of these. I think they're awesome. I think they're just super cool the way these characters have gone. He's clearly done a good bit of writing and reading about these characters in the past, and has created now his own set, and I think it's phenomenal. Again, I don't know that I would go that route if I had a beard company, but I totally applaud him for doing so. All right, moving on. Sorry. Of course, we've done the samples. Everybody will sell you a gift card. They've got everything, t-shirts, things like that. If you want a t-shirt, I didn't see on here where the posters were. I think that should be prominent more. I think there's a few of these characters that people would really like, either on like postcard size things or poster size, even, even an 8x10 size thing just to kind of have up like around the office or something. If you're really into one of these characters, I would like to see them put that on here as a consumer. I don't know that I'm going to have this on a t-shirt, not necessarily, but that's just me, personal opinion. I don't understand this. I roll a D20 beard shirt, D20. This must be like a magic or a Dungeons and I don't know what that is. It's just not my universe. If you do, let me know in the comments. I hadn't looked it up. I don't know what that means. Maybe you win something. I don't know. This is absolutely hilarious. Thine maidens like them long and thick. That's right. Thine maidens do. Mine maiden. Everybody's maiden. Anyway, sorry. Side tangent. Create your own character. Here we go, guys. This is the last thing we'll cover on this site before we go to how easy is it to check out, which I'm pretty sure by now you've seen from the homepage how easy it is to check out with Fable. They're essentially putting it in your cart for you. It's that easy. $250, guys. Do not balk at that number just yet, okay? What you get with this, if you read it down, you end up taking home 2 1-ounce beard oils, and I think either a balm or a butter and a t-shirt with your character that you create with Colin, okay, through conference calling, emailing. You get a character built on your likeness, and you get to help build the scent profile. Now you're saying, oh, well, come on, man. $250, I get 2 oils and a butter and a t-shirt? That seems a little bit high. Yeah, but you're getting your character done in their artwork style, okay? And you get to work along with what you've already seen as a super creative guy, okay? So if you're wanting to expand that, you want to give it as a gift. Maybe you don't want to do that yourself, but you want to give it as a gift to somebody. I think this is awesome. It's a longer process. It's going to take you about 2 months probably. But you get to kind of work on a story and everything else like that. Obviously, there's no discounts on this. He's had 4 reviews. So, meaning, all right, here's a guy. Look at this. Look at that. How awesome is that? This guy created his own little thing. I mean, that's not going to show me much. Look at this. Yeah, look. What? Come on. Somebody give me $250 right now. I'll do this. I mean, I'll probably do it anyway. It's freaking awesome. Maybe I'm nerding out. I don't know. Maybe you want to nerd out with Fable as well. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way at all. There's guys that nerd out over fantasy football. So I'd rather spend my $250 on this. I get a product that I can keep, artwork that I can display. I'm sure for a couple extra bucks, he'll do you up a poster. I mean, he's creating the artwork anyway. You don't think I wouldn't hang that in my house? Come on now. Come on. Fable. Amazing. All right. So last but not least, guys, we'll do the obligatory. How easy is it to get out of here if I want to buy something? It's way too easy. It's too easy to load up your cart with that. 3 of those. Just give me all the bourbon vanilla and then a co-wash. I want treasure and glory. Oh, yes. Give it to me. Right? Give the option down at the bottom. You can view the cart there. Of course, you've got it up at the top as always. Most people will pin it up there. All this, hit view. You can go. I'm already up to $118. So dang right, I get free shipping. Obviously I was a little click happy there. I can adjust that here. Look at that. I took off the 2, butters there, and I'm already down at $68. That's an oil, a butter, and a co-wash, an 8-ounce conditioner co-wash, right? All for $68. I'm paying nothing in shipping. $68. Okay. My most expensive, obviously, are the 4, and it's a 4-ounce tub. 4 ounces. Freaking great, man. The prices are awesome. The characters are awesome. The website presentation on Fable, I've got to say, is up there. I mean, it's up there with some of the better sites. And I mean, you've seen I did a super professional site in Beard Octane and Beard Signified. I did those. Those are super professional, super clean sites. I did one that's kind of like middle of the road right there with Jay's Beards. Jay's Beard. I always say beards. He only has one beard. I did one that's like middle of the road, but it's still super easy. This one though is it as polished and as crisp as say like a beard octane? No, no, but I like it better. And as a consumer, it's easier. How easy is this with the prices? I can click anything from anywhere and I get what I want. All right. And you get quality products out of it. I got to say, so far on the site, this is one of my favorites as far as just company appearance, company theme. I know, again, I've said it before. I think it's cool and good on them for doing all of this. I would explore, and I probably will as soon as I hit the stop recording. I'll probably go back and read another one of these stories. And again, Colin, if you need a break and want somebody to write a story, I'm here for you, bud. I'd love to. Look at this guy. He's so committed to it. So committed. And it's just oh, I didn't even get down this far to, their stuff. I was so distracted by the characters. But anyway, of course, all your legalese and some other quick jumps are in there. Um, where you can go to find different stuff on the site. So, guys, that is Fable. Again, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment below. Please tell me, is this series really dumb? And you're like, why are you wasting your time? I'm not, because it's a hobby of mine. But if you want to answer any of the questions I posed, you have a question, or like I said, you want to recommend a site for me to go look at, I've got a few in the works. I've got one request already. So cool. I'll go check that one out next, probably. It's on the list. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe, everybody. And we'll see you next time on Beard Site Browsing Reviews.